Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the bestest movies of 2018. Alright, enough the highlight reel. Now let's get into it. But before we do, let's go over some of the honorable mentions that just missed my top 10. Annihilation is this intriguing sci-fi horror film starring Natalie Portman. It's fun, it's weird, it's cool, it's hard sci-fi, it's a good watch. Mandy is this super trippy art housey film starring Nick Cage. It's basically him going out getting revenge on these people. There's a chainsaw sword fight. Like anytime that there's a movie with Nick Cage, chainsaw fight, sign me up. Overlord was advertised as basically this Call of Duty Nazi zombie over-the-top action movie. I mean, it did fall short of that a little bit, but it is one heck of a fun, it's a unique idea, it's a fun ride. This is a popcorn flick. The Hate U Give was really never on my radar. I went out, I saw it on a whim, and this movie was a powerful... This movie had a message to give, and you know what, even in today's culture or whatever, like, this is a movie that I think everyone needs to see just to be educated on things. And A Quiet Place. This was just such a cool, really fun idea starring Emily Blunt and Jim from The Office. Like, this movie, this was something different, and this was truly a theater experience. Alright, those were my honorable mentions. Now, before we get into the best of the best of the best, let me know what your guys' top 10 is in the comments down below. Alright, let's get into it. Hitting at number 10 was truly a unique film, and that was Searching. It had John Cho. He's starring in this movie, and it's basically this thriller movie, but it's filmed entirely, or the story is told entirely through pictures, voicemails, security camera footage, Skype calls. Like, it's a unique film. This storytelling technique had been used before, like in Unfriended. It wasn't as great, but this is seamless. Like, from the opening 5-10 minutes, like it tells a powerful story without any words, just images, video clips, pictures, just different computer operating systems. All of this combined with the thriller storyline, this is a must-see movie just for the pioneering technology. Hitting at the number 9 spot is the endearing coming-of-age story, 8th Grade. This is a smaller kind of indie-type movie coming from director Bo Burnham. Elsie Fisher is the kind of the standout in this film, and it follows her through, 8th grade, coming of age. This is an awkward time. The movie is endearing, awkward, fun, horrifying at times. 8th Grade deserves high marks, and it really transported me back to those awkward middle school interactions, but, I wasn't a girl. Okay, now this is where things kind of get a little muddled. Like, I was looking at my list, kind of switching movies. I've been switching these next 4 or whatever for the last couple days, but the movie that is hitting in the next spot is Netflix's Roma. Roma is such a gorgeous black and white foreign film, and it packs a powerful story. Roma is 100% an art housey film, foreign language, black and white. There's a lot of lingering shots on certain things, but if you can get past all of that stuff, it is a great watch. Overall, it's beautiful, it's a slice of life story, and it's a wonderful film. And if you like dong, Roma's got dong. Bum, 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 bum. Mission Impossible Fallout lands at the number 7 spot. What do I even say? Like, this franchise just keeps getting better and better and better, and Tom Cruise keeps doing crazier things. Like, in this one, he jumps across a building, cracks his ankle, and with the addition of Henry Cavill and his sick mustache, like, Mission Impossible Fallout is action-packed. It's got the same, I wouldn't say Mission Impossible tropes, but the things that you're familiar with. The old team is back. One of the best bathroom brawls I've seen in a movie. Like, this, it's unreal how good these movies keep getting. Coming in at the number 6 spot is Avengers Infinity War. This was an event film. Like, Thanos showing up in this movie, he's doing a lot more than just, his little smirk that he's done in all of the movies before. This movie was 10 years in the making. All of these movies, like, this movie should not have been as good as it was. And with Thanos being maybe the best villain in the MCU, this is essentially his movie combined with the return of all of our heroes, and I mean all of our heroes, and then some unlikely, matchups that actually really, really worked, like Thor and Rocket. Give me all of that. Avengers Infinity War is maybe the most rewatchable movie of 2018, and all of us are waiting for this year's Endgame. These next two kept switching in my mind, and as I was writing the summary, I switched them again. So coming in at the number 5 spot is The Favorite. This 18th century period piece really features a powerful trio of actresses: Olivia Colman, Rachel Weisz, Emma Stone. And from the elegant costuming and decor and the mix of this kind of dark, uneasy, comedy and deception mixture, these characters are really fun to watch. Like, The Favorite is one of my favorite movies of 2018 because of its charm and overall uneasiness, and there's duck racing. Hey, Spider-Man! Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse swings into the number 4 spot. With the team at Sony really kind of experimenting or pioneering this new animation technology, like, it works in this movie, combined with the fact that it's not following the same Spider-Man story that we're used to. This focuses on Miles Morales. This story felt fresh, new, and it worked so well. Like I said, the story was fresh and new, and the comedy or humor in this was self-aware. They also took a lot of characters that we're familiar with, but kind of switched them a little bit, like Doc Ock is a woman, Green Goblin is a giant green goblin, and the introduction of all of these different spider people. Spider-Ham, this movie's a must-see. I wanted this next movie to be my number 1 most favorite movie of 2018 because every time I saw the trailer and I heard the song, I got chills. I got chills, they're multiplying. But A Star Is Born hits at the number 3 spot. Bradley Cooper does an exceptional job at directing this film. Like, the pacing is good, the structuring is good. Like, his chemistry with Lady Gaga, who is the standout in this, was maybe the best. From the acting to the music to the concert venues to the eventual heartbreak, A Star Is Born is a movie that I'm sure is going to get a lot more notice come award season. Just missing the number 1 spot is the Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali film, Green Book. Following a true life story of these two people who should not connect at all, a very much unlikely friendship. It's lighthearted, it tackles some serious, aspects that are still prevalent today. Viggo Mortensen is superb in Green Book, and his character plays so well off of Ali's. This is a movie that hits on both sides of the extremes. Like, you're almost crying at some parts, and then some parts you're just laughing out loud. Like, this movie has a mixture of everything. It's endearing, it's sad, it's fun, it's heartwarming. Overall, Green Book was a very enjoyable film. And last but not least, the number 1 movie of 2018 is Won't You Be My Neighbor, the Mr. Rogers documentary. This movie was just so darn enjoyable in a time that the world can be so cruel. Fred Rogers was truly a unique person, and he wanted the best for kids. He just was a very charmful, kind, giving person, and he just wanted the best for everyone. This movie definitely hit me harder than, some other people maybe, because I remember watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood every day growing up, and this movie explores more of the behind the scenes stuff, kind of parts of Fred Rogers' life, parts of the show, kind of the troubles that he had to deal with. Won't You Be My Neighbor is a special, special film, and any movie that can make me cry within the first 10 minutes and then keep crying sporadically until the very end, it's got high marks in my book. Won't You Be My Neighbor is just a movie that I think everyone needs to see, and the thing is, we just need more positive influences like Fred Rogers. So that is it, my top 10 movies of 2018. So what did you think of my list of top 10 movies of 2018? I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Follow all of my social media stuff down there. There's more videos over there. Subscribe down to my channel over there if you haven't. And until next time, I'll see you later.